And we are live. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Hope you're all doing super duper. Just sort out a couple of things. Why does that always do that? Give me 1 second. Can you hear me? Can you not? So let's see, turn that off. Oh, and we're back on. Oh, well, looks like I'm not able to change the focus of that. Never mind. So, everyone, welcome. I hope you're all doing super well. Whatever time you join me is all good. Welcome to Publicly Displaying Affection. It is Thankful Thursday, which is not there. It's in this corner right here. And for many, many reasons, I wanted to do this for a long time, actually. We have been running our events for about 3 years, and we stopped running them. I know, made me really sad. And over that time, a lot of people have helped us, and I never got chance to thank every single one of them. So what I thought I would do is I wanted to combine saying thanks to them with also saying thanks to everybody else publicly online, and giving the space for people to join if they want to join. To giving the space to saying thanks as well if they want to say thanks as well. There is a link below, which is here, which is the wrong one. Just give me a second, guys. I'm working with upload. I'm doing a few things. I'm doing a lot of on-the-fly things at the minute. It's that one. Hide that. Bring this one in. No, it's not even that one either, is it? Try that again. That's the one. Boom. All right, new link. So this is going to be a permanent link. PDA88 bit.ly/PDA publicly displaying affection 88. Should take you to a page. Click the link and you can join me and we can say our thanks together. It's the ultimate aim, actually, to bring the people you're saying thanks to on to just receive. Because what I've learned over time as a person who's struggled to receive is that we don't receive thanks. So it's a practice. And if you've got the gumption you want to, come on, can't say anything, I'll mute you. All you got to do is receive the love and the thanks from someone else. I want you to consider it a little bit like a radio show. You know, when you're like hearing someone and they might be talking between themselves and you're like, oh, I've got something I want to say. And you call up and you're live on the radio. It's the same concept, except we're on live camera. And we do actually have someone in the background. Hi there. Someone who is actually one of the people that I want to thank anyway. So maybe we bring them on first. What do you say? Should we bring them on? I think we should bring them on. I don't know how I see everyone's comments at this stage, but we're going to bring them on. If you can hear me, lady in the back room, please give me a thumbs up because you're coming on now. Let's have a see.
Yeah.
You're live on Public Displays of Appreciation with Daniel Helenko on Thank You Thursdays. Caller number one, what's your name and where are you from?
Hi, my name's Elaine. I'm from a little place called Accrington originally.
Accrington, like Accrington Stanley?
Accrington, Lancashire.
Now, I know a lady called Elaine.
Really?
Yeah. Do you have your camera on or are you purposely leaving it off?
I'm purposely leaving it off. You're not seeing me in my hair like this.
Okay. What I love is that you do have it on, but you've put something over it, haven't you?
Yeah, hang on. Wait a minute. Are you ready for a quick phone?
I just think that's really loud. Oh, half. There we go. Okay. Leave it on. It's quite nice. Oh no, there we go. Everyone, I want you to meet
Mummy Bear.
my mother. And my word, don't we all have a lot to be grateful for our mums? Now, I'm interested, Mum. Are you coming on to say thank you to someone, or are you coming on to receive your thanks from me?
I didn't know I was going to get any thanks from you.
Oh, well, now you do. You see, ta-da!
Yeah.
So you were actually going to be the last person I thanked.
Oh, thanks.
Because you saved the best to last.
Indeed.
So, seeing as I've started the call, and at least then you can kind of get an idea of the context to it, and then we can switch roles. You never know. But we've been running our events for nearly 3 years. It would have been 3 years in April, and I know you haven't been able to make everyone, and I know you haven't just come because I was putting on the events. I know you thoroughly enjoyed them and met some really wonderful people. But I really want to just honestly say thank you, because you're an absolute cornerstone and a rock in so many ways, like especially for this new part of mine and Christina's life as we've been carving these last handful of years for stuff that I'm not going to go into full detail on here, like how you supported in so many ways, but definitely for the events, you're just there. And I can trust you and I can rely on you. And whether we've got an event that's a business event with particular people coming to discuss that, whether it is a conscious dinner club event, whether it's something totally random that comes on, I know you'll always be there if you can be there. And I know I can always trust you. And you're one of those mums that would walk straight up to anyone and go, what do you want me to do? So besides the fact that you're my mum, and without you, like, I wouldn't even be birthed into this world. Like, honestly, I really appreciate it. I really do. I know the little touches to make it all look nice in that way that mums do.
And I thank you and Christina, of course. And like you, I struggled to receive. I give, and I've always been bad at receiving. Until I don't know where I learned it. Said, if somebody gives you something, accept it with the love it's given, and don't say things like, oh, you shouldn't have done that, I don't need that, because that's just throwing it back in their face.
Exactly. You're actually, like, by not receiving it, you're not you're doing an insult to their giving, because to pay thanks is a form of giving.
So it's taken me a long time to learn that, to understand that. When you think of it in that way, look at it from their point of view, you're just like I said, they're doing it from love and a want or a need to thank you, well, a desire to thank you, and just receive it and say thank you back to them, and don't feel like you have to buy something for them because they bought something for you. Just receive. And it's difficult. I have found it difficult in the past, but I'm learning slowly but surely. And
it's the only thing we can do is to learn, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm curious, Mama, is this the first live you've ever been on?
Is this? No. There's been one or two others.
Okay, excellent.
Usually crew meetings, actually.
What, on Facebook Lives?
Pardon?
On Facebook Lives?
Yeah, crew meetings.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know they would do that. Awesome. So I'm conscious of everything to get through, and there's a couple of other people that I know wanting to come on to give their thanks as well. Remember, if anyone's listening to this right now, you can come. I'm gonna have to get my arrows. In fact, it's underneath you, Mum. So you, to your left-hand side, you need to point down.
It's where's? Well,
no. But nearly the other way. There.
Well,
you see that link?
The camera's showing me the opposite way to which I am.
Yeah, it does that.
So it's bit.ly/PDA88.
You heard it right, ladies and gentlemen. That's bit.ly/PDA88. PDA for publicly displaying appreciation. Type it in, go to the link, click, and you can join us in the back room. You can have a chat to my mum, all for free. And then you can come online and say who you want to say thanks to today. It is 21:12 here in the UK. There's a lot of people that need some love. So, Mother, over to you.
Bye. Oh, over to me.
You came on to say thanks.
I did, and well, I came on out of curiosity because everything you do is just amazing and wonderful. So I give thanks to my firstborn, Nicola Sarah, her wonderful husband Stephen, and my two wonderful grandchildren, Jacob and Emily. I give thanks to you, my secondborn, Daniel, and to the love of your life and my daughter-in-law, Christina. And I give thanks to the universe for bringing these people into my life and for everything I've learned over the last 10 years, because my life has been transformed. Mm. And I also give thanks to you and Christina and to Matthew for taking me to UPW.
Matthew Crosdale.
Matthew Crosdale. Are you here, Matthew? Is he here?
No, he's not here, but you know what? I'm gonna comment on here.
But I give thanks to Matthew as well, because without you three and Tony Robbins and everybody there at UPW all those many years ago, I wouldn't be who I am today. And I have to say, I'm a lot better today than I used to be. And a different person, much more positive, and just thankful and grateful for everything. The water that comes out the tap, the sun that shines in the sky, and life is pretty damn wonderful. So thank you.
Excellent. That is absolutely beautiful. Is that 1 second? I'm trying to get Matthew on as well. But he's not coming at the minute, PDA, because it has been very interesting watching your journey and being part of it. Let's try that. There you go. It has been really interesting, your journey and just seeing everything. If I save that and then I press that, it should. There you go. Just seeing how much you've changed over the years. Compared to like the mum I grew up with, like and you're a testimony, and I share this with other people, just of how much one can change, like to not get caught up in the belief structures that you've got, to not if anyone thinks you are the way that you are, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. My mum is walking, talking piece of humanness, as an example of change.
I would stand on the rooftops and shout it from the rooftops that you can change. You don't have to be depressed. You don't have to be unhappy. You can change it just like that. It's up here, and it's amazing. When you change, everything changes, and it's just, life's wonderful. Life's amazing.
Wow. Absolutely beautiful. Is that, Mum? Thank you so much. If anyone else is out there, today is the day. Well, as if any day, it's one of my issues I have with Mother's Day. Every day is Mother's Day. So today's the day. If you wish to give thanks to your mum, join us, come online and say so as well. I've got some more people that I want to give some thanks to. But for now, Mum, thank you for coming on. Even though you didn't even know why you were fully coming on. But I love the fact that you were curious enough to click the button. So if Matthew does come on, keep watching. Let's have a see if we can get him on as well. I might pull you back in. If you want to stay in the back room, you're welcome to. Otherwise, I will say a bid you adieu for now. And enjoy your evening. And thank you again, Mum, once more. I really do appreciate you.
Au revoir, my son. A bientôt.
Au revoir. Bye-bye, Mama.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Ciao. Bye.
So you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. That is the one and only Elaine Hartley, the lady that gave birth to me. And I am saying thanks to her, and she's giving her thanks to everybody else. So today's Thankful Thursday. This is the public display of appreciation. Who's up next? I wanted to have like a little spinny wheel that I was going to be using, but unfortunately, I didn't get it sorted in time. So let's have a see. What I want to do is I want to pull up an image. It's going to be the best way to do that. I'm going to move you down there. Tonight was Christina Batty's first yoga class. And so we went for a tiny little celebration afterwards. So I don't have everything fully open, but that's good because at the same time, I have been learning to just roll with it sometimes. You can't have everything sorted, can you? So next on the list, is, where is your image gone? Bear with me 1 second. First, let me find someone's. In fact, are you able to get it for me? Cool. Okay, so we're going to come back to somebody first in a moment. Until then, we're going to go with this person right here. Get it nice and big. And I'm going to do a screen share. I'm going to do the whole screen. If I had a drum, I would roll it, but I don't. So this is what we've got. We're sharing that screen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the person with whom I'm giving next thanks for. There we go. This is Dominic Horton. In fact, Dominic, I do apologize. I'm pausing you there because I can see Alex is on the line. Alex, I know that you're there and you're listening. So what I want you to do, Alex, is I want you to come on this link. You see it underneath, bit.ly/PDA888. Not PDA88. There we go. Alex, if you're there and you're listening, get on your phone, type in bit.ly/PDA88. Let's get you on here. I want to say some thanks to you, sir. At the same time, let me find your image. Oh, here we go. There he is. There he is, belting young lad. So what you need, more people like this. And we'll wait till he comes online. Add to stream. There we go. This, ladies and gentlemen, is, I'll make it big. There. Alexander Churo. And he came on board and started helping us. He was a friend of Dominic's, the photo I just showed up there. And I'm hoping that he's going to be able to just come online now. We'll have a scene. If he's not, then not to worry about it. But he was Dominic's friend and he was helping out. And he has been with us probably, I want to say for about a year, but it could have been less than that. But you know, when you meet people and he's just one of those guys that's just got a demeanor that's just really cool, really calm, always happy to help, always happy to share, always there, just a supportive sort of rock. And no matter how tense things got, because if you run events, like it's one of these things, it gets a little bit het up sometimes. But Alexander was always be there. And over the time, we've done bits of work with him, he's helped out and continues to still help us out now. And what I love even more is that he's here. Alexander Churo in the house. Really calm. Always.
Hello.
You might want to mute the one that you're watching.
Yes, we're in.
Now we just need to do an identity check. Just need to look at you compared to your photo there. Yeah, okay. I'll be honest. wherever you are, isn't as nice as that image.
No, this is a lovely place. Look, we've got some beautiful people with me.
Oh, you do. Who are you with? Who are you with?
So I'm with my gorgeous girlfriend, Gabrielle Gerard.
Hello, Lady Gerard.
I'm with my warrior brother, Dominic Horton.
Is that the Hortonator there as well?
The Hortonator is in the building.
This makes this particular joint call then even easier because you just pass the phone to him afterwards as well. So because I'd put Dominic's photo up because I couldn't find him, and then you came on, so like I've got your photo up now. So afterwards, first you're going to get some thanks. So you need to basically, in the nicest, politest way, shut up whilst I say really nice things about you. Is that okay?
Okay, I'll do it.
All right. Okay. So you win the award for the most pleasant demeanor whilst all the chaos is ensuing. Absolutely. So all the way through since I suppose since Dominic sort of introduced you, or you came along with Dominic, one of the two. Like I don't even remember you asking to help. All of a sudden, you're like, right, what do you want me to do? And every single event, it was like, even when you'd pay to be at the event, it would still be, how can I help? What can I do? Is there anything I can do? And one of these people that can just move around and talk to people, and wherever you are and whoever you're with, just the ability to just be with them, to listen to them, to meet them where they're at and have a conversation with them. And I would watch you sometimes just floating between people, in between doing stuff. And I just really want to honor and applaud you for doing that, because a lot of people would find that very difficult to do, especially when like the types of people that are coming are changing all the time. So I think since you started coming to our conscious dinner clubs as well, we saw a different side to yourself, and bringing along your lovely lady Gabby. And throughout all of our events, like I said, whenever you can, you've always been there. And I really just want to say thank you for doing that, for being there, because over the course of time, it's been really wonderful and lovely to get to know you, sir. And I'll say the same thing to Dominic, to meet young people like yourself who think the way you do and care the way you do, just completely puts on its head the narrative, the social narrative that can be said about younger people, because you guys are definitely not in the box of some of the things I hear about younger people, which is not particularly positive comments. So I really want to say, keep going and flying that flag, because it's a pleasure to introduce you to other people. It really is.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That really means a lot.
Oh,
I really appreciate your words and everything that you guys have done for me also. I think the love is reciprocated in saying that without everything that you've done events-wise, through the conscious dinner clubs, through Entrepreneurs for Good, and just through being you, I don't think I would be in this position either. I definitely wouldn't be the person I am today. I've learned so much from your wisdom and your guidance and knowledge. So
all good. Well, loving and giving works both ways. You can't give without receiving. You can't receive without giving. Seeing as we have you on, I'm going to put you under pressure. You can't choose Dominic. You can't choose me. You can't choose Christina. You can't choose Gabby.
Okay.
Whom would you like to take this moment to say thank you to? I'll give you 30 seconds. And if I had a countdown timer, I'd play it, but I don't. So I'll sing. How does it begin? Do 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 do.
Can I join on a different stream?
What's wrong with this stream?
It's quite quiet out of my phone.
Well, you mean click the link to join this call on another device?
Yeah.
Of course you can.
If I leave this.
There you go.
How's that? Is that better?
How does it begin? Can I join on a different stream? No, that doesn't work. What's wrong with this stream?
Well, I'm just going to mute you for a minute. All you got to do is turn off. You've also got the live stream going on the same computer. So give us a thumbs up when that's off.
On another.
The highs and lows of all of this tech, I've got you muted in a minute. Oh, we're good? I've unmuted you. We're good. Okay, so I'm back to singing. Do 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 do. You running out of time. Do 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 do. Boom.
I would like to publicly say thank you to my mum and my dad. So I'd like to say thank you to my parents for raising me and for being such amazing parents, sacrificing everything, sacrificing a lot for giving me the opportunities I have today. So I'm thankful for them.
And what are their names?
Mark and Gina Churro.
Mark and Gina Churro. And where are they right now, do you reckon?
I think they're probably at home on the sofa.
Okay, well, maybe at some point. I would like it if I could go, what was that thing way before your time that Noel Edmonton used to do? And he'd go, boom! And actually, we're live in their house right now. We fit the cameras last week. Mark and, what was it, Mark and Jean? Sorry?
Oh, that would be cool.
What was your mum called?
She's called Gina, Gina.
Mark and Gina. We were like, Mark and Gina. And then they'd be sat there and go, and all of a sudden, like, we'd be on their TV, and everyone would suddenly cheer, and there'd be thousands of people outside. But I'll be honest, I have not done that. Like, I barely made it home to come on a live, and I'm still working all that out. So it's a work in progress, isn't it?
It would be cool if we could get them on, and we could do another gratitude.
Should I FaceTime?
I don't know if this is going to be possible, but I think it would be cool. Maybe not now, but
I'll tell you what, whilst we're speaking to Dominic, if you want to get them on and say thank you to them live on air, I mean, we have a whole grand total of 7 people listening at the minute, but I'll tell you what, that is 700% more people than were listening at the beginning. So at the minute, we're at 7 times exponential growth. At this rate, in 30 minutes, you're talking thousands, man. So what if you ponder that, if you want to ponder that, thank you for sharing nonetheless. Like, it's definitely something we can all be grateful for, regardless of any situations or relationships with or without. So thank you for that. So if you want to get them on, you're welcome to, if they'll come on. I'm also just going to bring dead quick, because I know she, in fact, Mum, if you're listening, you can say thank you to these people in a bit, because I know you want to as well. All right. Is this like a hot seat now? Can I swap you out and bring someone else in? Actually, before you do, no. Go back, because I want to do it like this, because I really like I really like that photo. Right. So I really like it because, like, I've never seen him in ice cream or with braces. But nonetheless, he just looks really, really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. So this is Dominic Hoy. This is a photo of Dominic Hoy eating a knickerbocker of glory, I think. And knowing Dominic, within 2 minutes, that shirt will have contained knickerbocker glory. Yeah, all over him. Like, and I'd be like, Dominic, there's stuff on your shirt. Be like, what? Where? Oh shit, man. And before I introduce you to him, like, I don't actually know. Yes, I do. London Global Entrepreneur Summit with Roger Hamilton, and we stood up, I think, because Roger said these guys, referring to me and Christina, run Manchester. And Dominic was down there, and I'm going to bring Dominic on now for him to finish off that story, to tell me what was going through your mind at that time when you're down in London and someone else from the north was there. Ladies and gentlemen, bring on Dominic Horton.
Hey, man.
Okay. Hey, man. How's it going?
Really good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. That is when we met, isn't it?
No. So I was actually, first of all, I was just reading in my room, and I just heard, Dom, Dom! And I was like, what is going on? Who are these people? And I came and my face was on the screen. So I just want to say thank you for that. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I'm really grateful for you as well, Daniel. But no, I met Christina in London, but I didn't meet you on that day, actually.
Yes, that's right. Actually, yeah, I remember her saying you got to meet this guy.
Yeah, I kept hearing about this Daniel guy, and I was thinking, who the hell is this guy?
I don't know. I never met him.
Yeah, but then we met on Zoom, and I immediately I just wanted to be around more like-minded people. That was a stage in my life where it was massively about raising association and getting around more open-minded, conscious, positive, thought-provoking leaders, and I was doing anything that I could to help. So that was definitely a huge transition in my life at that point, and I was extremely grateful to get connected to you guys.
I mean, let's just put some dates on that, because, like, how old are you now?
22.
22, and it wasn't at the. It will have been
September
basically
22.
around September 18, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like a flash in the pan, really. It's nothing. Because I remember when it had just been about a year and I'd met you, and I was like, wow, it's only been a year, or like less than a year, because very quickly we formed a relationship, and that's how we met Alexander. It's how we met Olivia and a couple of others as well. But I'm saying my thanks first. This isn't like, I'm not bringing you on to say anything about me like this. Seriously, man, like you hold, you're holding energy. We spoke about this. All of the people that you've surrounded yourself with, that you've brought, holding energy. But it just reiterates that there's certain people. Every single person on the planet is perfect, yeah. But you hold. Back then, you definitely held a more unrefined Duracell bunny. Over the years, like, I've seen you really mature in the last 6 months. But like back then, man, like, just infectious energy. And that's needy sometimes, and we go through these phases where that's there, and that was so raw and so beautiful. We won't go into like your story and everything now, but like to see where you've come from, what you've done, and to just see you just show up. You will win if you win an award. You win an award for sharp suits, definitely. Like, always there, looking super pucker, white like a fly guy, fly like a white guy, and just holding that space, just being there, showing up, bringing that energy, which then lifts everything. As someone once said to me, so if you're on stage, if you want everyone to be at this level of energy, you need to meet it at that level of energy. And that is definitely something you've got that capability to have. And I know that you're honing that more and more as you go along. But you really are the average of the 5 people you know, and you know some good people, man, that hold you to account. You've introduced them to us, and me and Christina don't waste our time keeping people around us that don't add value in some way. So the fact that you're still here, Alexander's still here, and other people that we've met through yourself, again, it's a testimony to what you do. So really do appreciate that, really do honor and respect it, and just keep going with it. You've gone through multiple cycles already, and you'll go through more, but nonetheless, like, all the way through these events, we couldn't do it sometimes without that love and that support. And that's when sometimes me and Christine haven't even really known what we're doing. But you know what? We're trusting in spirit. We go forward anyway, and it all works out perfectly at the end.
Thank you, brother.
You are welcome, man. You are welcome. So whilst you are on, I'm going to say 30 seconds. It'll probably be about 12.
Before I do that, actually, I would just want to express my gratitude to you, because I know you said that I can't. You said to Alex, you can't say you, but I do really want to say I'm super grateful to have you as a part of my life, and I think you've added so much value to me and to my friends over the past 12 months, 18 months, and we've changed so much, and some of the seeds that you've planted has really helped me to adapt to the way that I live, and more importantly, the way that I think and the way that I treat other people. And I think I've been extremely fortunate to have you and Christina in my life. And even if sometimes maybe I'm going through a season where I'm not in contact as much, I just know that if I ever do need any help and support, you'll always be there for me.
Yeah, I'm right.
Extremely blessed to have that, to have you guys as part of my life. And I feel lucky to even be able to help you guys as well in any way and add value to your lives in any way. So it was wonderful to hear that. You're an incredible guy. And so is Christina, and you guys are going to take over the world. and it's exciting to watch. But for my gratitude, okay, ask me the question.
Thank you. Okay, so people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And you never truly know until it's finished, because you can't. Everyone starts off as a reason. If it stays long enough, it turns into a season. If it stays longer than that, it becomes a lifetime. But it doesn't really matter how long it is, whether it's a loved one, whether it's a hated one, doesn't matter. Everyone starts off for a reason. So you can't pick me, you can't pick Dominic, and you can't pick Christina. Who would you like to say thank you to? You can pick more than one if you want, but it can be someone that you just want to just give a moment to say thanks to, someone that's meant something to you.
I'm going to do this because I think when Alex said his, it hit me somewhere. So I want to express gratitude to my mum as well, because I don't think I did that as much as I should have. And I've been doing a lot recently. We did a thing once, and you said do some automatic writing, just write out a letter to your mum and maybe burn it afterwards, and that felt really nice. And I think there's been a lot the past few days I've been thinking about my mum, and I realized that I didn't express how much I appreciated her and how grateful I was to have her in my life. So I just want to say thank you to my mother. Thank you for loving me, supporting me, raising me to be an incredible person. And yeah, I'm super grateful to have had you in my life.
Well, you know that wherever she is, she's smiling down right on you now anyway, with uncompassionate and unconditional love, ma'am.
Definitely.
Cool.
So,
Really, 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 really beautiful. So it wouldn't be fair, because you are two thorns sat next to a rose. And although I've only met Gabby a couple of times, she's a joy to be with. So Gabby, whilst you're there and you're all on the spot, I do appreciate it. Is there anybody that you would like to give your love, thanks, and appreciation for that has meant something in your life? You may respectfully decline if you wish. It's an invitation.
So I actually want to express my unconditional thanks to my grandfather, because he has an incredible story, and he grew up in World War II on the streets of London, and had an incredible mindset, and went from nothing to achieving amazing things in his life. Taught himself to swim in the canals of London, and I wouldn't be where I am and have the amazing things in my life if it hadn't have been for his struggle. And every single day, every single time I see him, rather, he always has fed into me since I was a little girl, like, you're going to achieve amazing things in your life. Like, you are so special. I know that you're going to be an incredible woman one day and achieve incredible things. And I think without that guidance, without him telling me that, I never would have thought that I could achieve what I plan to achieve and what I have achieved so far, without his guidance and his love. And so, yeah, I'm giving thanks to him.
Well, that's really, really nice. I read something. I was listening to a podcast today by a guy called Rebel Wisdom, which is honestly, it's mind blowing. It's absolutely brilliant. And he shared the importance of any generation, like you guys or me, just being aware of the two generations older than you, which might sound really stupid. He's basically saying, be aware of who your mum or dad is, and be aware of who your grandma and granddad is. And he said the reason it's so important, though, is because in the West, so many people are just so disconnected that they're just not even connected to their grandparents. They're not even connected sometimes to the parents, let alone the grandparents, and they're all alive. And he said that I can't remember the style. I listened to it kind of half in the background, but he said the statistics of a person who's aware of and has a connection with their parents and grandparents on both sides, correlated with, like, I suppose, how they're showing up in life, how they feel about themselves, what they're doing, is a massive correlation. That those family dynamics, whether they're there or not, is so important. So just taking that moment to be grateful for our ancestors. You guys have been with us sometimes when we've opened space, and like giving thanks for those who walked before us, whether you like them or not. Like, and you're grateful here that you have happy memories. Not everybody does, but giving thanks for them, because even if they weren't wonderfully happy things, they make us who we are. And those that walked before us, if they didn't happen, we wouldn't happen. So some basic level, there's always thanks and always appreciation. Even more so when you've got gentlemen like your grandfather, who went through like serious tough times. If we think we had it rough, try living in the middle of World War II in London. I can imagine that's generally more tough than when they've run out of ham on the shelf at Tesco.
No more hummus unicorn.
yeah, they're like, there's no more hummus. Oh, that's it. Where's the manager? And Unicorn are like, it's a flat hierarchy structure in a cooperative grocery store. We're all the manager. Oh, well, that's so you're saying I can complain to all of you? Yeah, and we love you. We're really sorry. Oh, well. Oh, I love you too. Should we have a hug? Okay, let's have a hug. All right, cool. So, so someone it says Facebook user. I don't know who it is at the minute, but it says, we stand on their shoulders, which is definitely very true. So whoever wrote that, I've got an idea which channel it's in. But we definitely, we are standing on the shoulders of giants every single time we do anything, because without our ancestors, we won't have anything. So I'm going to leave it there. I thought this would only be a 40-minute. Oh, it's Joe Brett. Oh, brilliant. She just told me. Hey, Joe, wherever you are. And Joe, actually, if you want to come on, because I said you're welcome too. You can see it moving. Because it's going that way, isn't it? It's moving along the bottom. Do you see that? Just join us at bit.ly/PDA88 and join us on Public Displays of Affection. You're live with Daniel Holenko and Gabriella and Dominic Horton and Alexander. All right, cool. Guys, ladies, gentlemen, young people of the future, go forth, rest in peace, and keep smashing it. All right?
Cheers,
Love you, brother.
Peace and love, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You heard it here first. The future generation of our times, the ones that are out there and doing stuff right now. I will do next time. So Joe's going to join us next time when we're doing our lives, which is cool. Totally cool. I just realized, Mum, my mum's still there. I love the fact that she's still there. I'm sorry, Mum, that hi, Mum. Sorry, I meant to bring you on for you to say thank you to them, because I know that they've meant they like their mum as well. So actually, they're listening right now. You've got 20 seconds. You want to say thank you to them?
Of course I do. Met Dominic and Alexander and Gabrielle crewing at, I think it was a Roger Hamilton event first. Love you all to pieces. You're amazing people. And I love how you're thanking your parents and grandparents. I didn't know my grandparents, and I'm a lot older than you, and I'm getting emotional now. And unfortunately, my parents passed 8 years ago this year, and it's still very raw, really, in some respects. But without them, there wouldn't be a me, there wouldn't be a Daniel, there won't be a Nicola, which is Daniel's sister. And I'm truly grateful for them. Miss them every day, love them to pieces. But Alexander, Gabrielle, Dominic, you are the future. And it's just amazing that there are people like you out there. I wish, I mean, hindsight's a wonderful thing, and you shouldn't have regrets and things like that, but I wish there were more of you when I was younger. But it doesn't matter, because that's gone past. It's all in the future now. And I just thank the universe that there are people like you out there spreading the word.
And there's more of us, honestly. Like, we're in a massive space of change. We really are. Yeah. And likewise, though, we wouldn't be doing what we were doing. This generation that's alive today would not be doing what it's doing without those that were before us. And so it's a constant, never-ending domino effect of gratitude for those moving forward and gratitude for those that came before. And at no point is any time any greater or less significant. Like, it's all connected. It all is beautifully connected in the most wonderful of ways, which is why it's just really nice sometimes to just say thanks. Because I know that, if you don't mind me sharing, in the past when you were growing up, like that thanks and that open vocal verbal love between mother, child, father stuff and parents wasn't as open and as expressive as it is today.
No, it isn't. I think I was at least 40 something, and I had to pluck up the courage to say I love you to my mum and dad, because it wasn't a done thing then. And so when I said it to them that day, they sort of looked at me and said, "Oh, well, we love you too." And I knew, and all my brothers and sisters knew we were loved, but it was never vocalized. It was never said. So when I had my children, I made a point of always saying, I love you, I love you, I love you, all the time. And I do it to my grandchildren now. And, oh, hi.
I think that's Joe Brett. Joe Brett saying hello to Daniel's mum. I didn't realize I could do that. Just give me some roses.
So I think that's a very, very, very important thing, that you tell everybody and anybody that you love them. You've got to put it into words, and then they know. They might sort of think, well, yeah, they probably do love me, but if you put it into words, it makes such a big difference.
It definitely does. Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to try and get through some more people and see if they're online, but I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to love you and leave you, Mum. As much as I'd love to carry on chatting.
Sorry, I will get my cold and go away.
Before you go, someone is on. I'm going to quickly say hello to Adam Hartley. Is on, and he is listening to us live. Hey, Adam.
Hi, Adam.
I can't pull you in at the minute, but if you want to come, in fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do on another call, Adam. We'll have a live and we'll see what we can do.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
It would, wouldn't it? I'm going to try and do something when Karen's doing her Mind the Gap as well. Her performance in Manchester.
Absolutely.
We do have someone, I'm assuming this is Jo, saying that she tells her boys all the time that she loves her. So important. It is. But I'm gonna have to press. Mum, I love you a lot.
Bye.
Take care, and I will speak to you soon, okay?
Bye.
Bye-bye. So, moving swiftly on, ladies and gentlemen, we have basically, this is what I'm about to do is share with you. I lost his image before, but I found it now. When we first started our events, it was me and Christina basically running around that sounded like this. And well, we found ourselves, and we just every month a bit better. And someone came up to us. I met this gentleman at through my company, Blackburn Alarms, and he was at Preston University launch project, I think it was called, which is like the best of the best students and the ones that are really like entrepreneurial and moving forward. And I went to have a meeting, and prior to that, I didn't have I remember thinking that I'm meeting someone from a university, and I had these pre-expectations that they would just be a bit lazy, if I'm honest. Like, I just believed all the media hype. This is years ago. And then I met this dude. Where is he? There. It's Aaron Broadhurst. And he was at Preston University. I met him with a lady called Francesca, I think she's called Francesca. Francesca Barker comes to mind for some reason. And over the course of time, our relationship grew and grew and grew. And it went from just, it was part of the Institute of Directors at first I met him for, and then he got involved with a couple of companies I was starting to build. Then he came to our events. I was like, come on down, I think you'll really enjoy it. And then he got involved with the tech and helping out. And he was the first person in our lives who, off his own back, out of his own time, said, I'd like to help you. And that really meant something to us, because until then, honestly, me and Christine were just running around all the time. And this guy right here, nope, where is he? There. Got to get used to that. This guy right there changed everything and made me realize that people out there will help, and when they help, your workload massively goes down. Obviously, that sounds so easy to say now, but it was a profound realization, because we're not paying these people. They help. Everyone you've seen so far, Dominic, Alexander, even obviously my mum, and the people that will be coming on, like, we don't pay them anything. They help because they help out of the heart, just like I've helped countless people that run events just because I like what they're doing. I want to be there. I like the energy. There's a million reasons why you might help, but Aaron was the first person to ever come on board and help us, and he helped us for a long time. He had, I don't know when it would have been, maybe about a year ago. He had some personal changes in his life and just stuff. We all go through peaks and troughs. So he had to just go and do his own stuff for a while. I saw him recently, just briefly. He gets in touch every now and again. So I don't know if he is listening to this live. And I don't want to click this live button on my page, because when I do, everything goes loud. But if he is listening, Aaron, honestly, man, you really changed stuff for us. You really, really, really did. Mads, I know you've just come online. I've just seen a comment. Just stay around. I'd like to bring you on in a minute. But I'm just giving some thanks to Aaron Broadhurst at the minute, because honestly, Aaron, you were a really good key part for us and a good friend. And I send you so much love and support, dude. I really do. I know that you know we're always there. I know that. And I know that you don't forget, and I know that you can reach out at any point. But I just always want to reiterate that you're always welcome at our home at any single point for any reason, dude. Like, you've put so much time and effort in, and it will never be forgotten. Whoever needs to go, I think that's Joe, I'm assuming. Thank you for staying, Joe. Really appreciate it. So Aaron, honestly, dude, just sending love. Really, really am. And I'm assuming that this lovely lady who's on your Facebook, meeting her once when you brought her to one of the events, is your lovely lady, unless you've not updated your profile picture. So I hope that's all going really, really good. I do. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, thank you. And you changed everything for me, Christine. You helped us open up and just start to look for support and be open to support. And we'll never forget that, dude. So I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Take care wherever you are. So, someone is grateful for teaching, our teaching in LSBC. I think that's a live stream boot camp. And I'm assuming that is Joe. Thank you very much, Joe, and good night wherever you are. So I want to find out this person next. Now, Mads, if you're listening, you're not listening on my live stream, so you must be on Katori's live stream. And if you are on Katori's live stream, to see this thing that's moving along here now, yeah, what I need you to do is here. I need you to go on your phone. I need you to go to bit.ly/PDA88, public display of affection 88. 8's an 8's because why not? I could tell you something like 8 is the infinity symbol and represents the continuation of the human experience, which is in question at the minute, whether it's another live at another time. It's also a beautiful number to write. It's got a beautiful flow to it. So Mads, if you are around, please throw that into your phone. Let's get you online. I'm going to send you, I can't send you, let's have a see. I'll not do it an old school way, but let's have a see. No, she's not come yet. Hey Mads, if you've got Wi-Fi or 4G, wherever you are, if you can, go to bit.ly/PDA88. Join us. So I'll come back to Mads, because if she can come online, I will get that. If not, then I'll do her. I will give thanks to her in the traditional way. So moving swiftly on, who do we have next? We have this lady. Oh, Mads will be a minute. Mads, you're going to have to wait a minute because for now we're giving some thanks to the wonderful, how do I make it big? Oh, it's really big. That'll do for now. This is Olivia Padana. Olivia, again, if you are available and online, in fact, if Alexander and Dominic is still listening, if you can nudge her, that would be wonderful. Let's see if we can get her online. But if not, in the short term, what I will say is Olivia was introduced to us through Dominic and Alexander as well. You can see from this one connection, like literally how much extra support we all got. And Olivia, whilst doing her own stuff at the same time, she's just consistent, man. Like every time she can, she's there, even if she's literally coming straight out from work. For a woman of her age, super driven, like really is, like really trying to do the work. And I can completely vouch for the time and effort she's putting into going inside herself and just doing the work. I can't express that enough. I did a video earlier where people say doing the work, and I just want to just express a little bit more about what doing the work really is, because people say it and they throw it around, but it's that just spending some time on yourself, because you can't see your blind sides. And so when you see them and you spot them, that's when you start to do the work. That's when you start to enhance, to grow, to evolve. And I know Olivia does that day in, day out. She's a joy to be around, always well presented, always shows up, beautiful to just interact with people, all of our guests every single time. Militant with just being there, showing up and getting the work done. So I really want to give love and thanks to Olivia. And one of the specific reasons I want to is because at our last event, she was there and I was on the stage. And when I came to give thanks, I could only see one person at the time. When you're on stage, sometimes cognitive thoughts don't always work how you want them to do. So I missed saying thanks to her. By the time we'd got off, Christina remembered, but Olivia had gone by then. So I really want to give huge thanks to you, Olivia, for just still being there, still helping all the way through, right to the bitter end. Again, wonderful to have you at our Conscious Dinner Clubs, and really wonderful to know you as a human being. So thank you very much, and I wish you all the best. And I know that we'll carry on seeing each other. So where are we up to? We got Madiha, who is still not, she's still not in the back room. And no one else is joining. Remember, if you are listening, you can join us here at bit.ly/PDA88. That's bit.ly/PDA, Public Displays of Affection 88. So let us see who's next on Thankful Thursdays, publicly displaying affection. We have done work through Mom, Aaron, Alexander, Tom, Mads. Brilliant. All right, so I'm going to wait and see if Mads can come on, because she is kicking around. Now, there are 3 people that I definitely want to say thanks to. I can't really. It's on WhatsApp. Can you, what's that Mac thing? Can you airdrop it to me? Speaking to the team in the back room, you see. Behind every good man is an equally better good woman. And we have Christine in the back room doing her own stuff after her first yoga class tonight. But I know that she has made me an image, which I'm hoping we'll be able. Yeah, see if you can airdrop it, because I've turned off WhatsApp. The modern fandangles of technology. I do love all of this technology, but I tell you what, sometimes just don't rely on it always working. We'll see if this comes in. If not, let me see if I can move it from. Oh. I'll tell you what, I found it on save. Mads, I can see you in the background there. I'm bringing you on in a minute. Just let me just get a photo from my phone. That's a good photo. Thanks, gents. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I've got it. Yep, I have got it. Okay, so next up is a woman. Look at her smiling. No, I can see you smiling. The world doesn't know who's coming on next. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Maria! Whoop, whoop, whoop.
What's up?
What's up, bro? Give us a fist bump.
What's up? Fist bump.
Boom.
Yeah, so
Now,
what's going on there?
I'm pondering. You'll find out what's going on here. Like you've won something. You've won something.
Yeah. Did I win £100,000?
You what? Sorry.
Did I win £100,000?
Do you win £100,000?
Yes.
Like real money?
Yes, like real money.
No, I've got to be honest. You haven't won £100,000.
Oh, damn.
You won 200. No, you haven't. You
Yeah,
haven't.
1 million. Okay, cool.
So I think we met when I spoke at TEDx.
Yeah.
Which
I
was
didn't even say hi to you.
No, we didn't even speak. I don't think.
Yeah.
Which was in July last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, wasn't it May? It was May.
It was May last year, and then you came to help at our May-June event.
Yeah, the entrepreneur.
Yeah, we wanted some crew, and we remembered you from the event. And then from there, I don't know. Somehow you ended up at our socials every single month, right?
Yeah.
So like our relationship's really, really new, but I feel like I've known you for such a long time. In fact, I even saw you tonight because you even supported at Christina's yoga class. Came along as well, which.
Yeah.
You don't go to many yoga classes, do you?
No, I used to go to the very light ones, but nothing that I've never done breathwork before, so that was quite interesting.
Cool. Out of curiosity, how are you feeling now?
Actually, I feel lighter. My stomach is feeling lighter because I was so stressed out during this week. And I feel like after yoga and the breathwork, my stomach's feeling slightly lighter, which is good.
Good. I told you, breathwork clears a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So you've ended up at our socials, and then I'm pretty confident you literally haven't not been to one. Always helping there, like a little feisty, scrappy dude, just getting stuff done. And if there's one thing you would win an award for, I think obviously it's going to be the Queen of Selfies.
Queen of Selfies. Oh my God!
There is nobody. There is no, but I've not been on your Facebook feed in a while, but I reckon it's just got to be a stream of you with everybody. Like,
actually, it isn't. Go check.
Is it not?
It's not. I actually became selfie queen because I don't take many selfies. Surprise, surprise. The only reason I took selfies at all the TEDx events and the entrepreneur event because it's something that I've never ever done in my life. So it was like everyone's like, okay, yeah, we're going to this event, great, and mine was just yes, oh my God, such an amazing opportunity, such an amazing experience. Let's take a selfie with every single person. So I was just buzzing off. I normally don't take a lot of selfies, but
so you're telling me that your selfieism started in May last year, yeah?
Yeah, proper with individuals. Normally,
I'm not sold on that. If that's true, then you have adapted well to that fact. Yeah. Even to the point when I was like, you shouldn't have a photo selfie with him. He doesn't really like selfies. And 2 minutes later, you're like, can I have a selfie with you? And I was like, there's no stopping you. And that is one of the things. It is one of the things I do admire about yourself. Like you're relentlessly persistent. And sometimes people don't ask enough at all. And you're not shy of that. And it is an endearing quality at the same time. And I have no doubt opened up a lot of doors for you. It really hasn't, because I know that recently, I know that you won an award recently. This isn't an interview. I really just want to give thanks. However, I can't give thanks without acknowledging, because I do this at every social, the award that you did win, which was what?
It was the Best Female Inspirational Person Award at the Oracle Awards.
I think we can add more adjectives into that, like Best Female Inspirational Person Award ever in it.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah.
And so you've shown up at our events every single month. You run around and take photos, even though you're not a photographer. You pass them. You're doing all the mic running as well. You have so much gumption about yourself. You'll just stand up at any single point, no matter who's speaking. You're like, excuse me, can I just take a photo? I could have like a queen next to me, something like, 1 second, queen, can you just stand there, please? Yeah, but just a bit lower, Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
And I really love it, and I gave thanks to you on the night. But if I'm going to do some public thanks, then I'm
thank
going to
you.
give some more public thanks to you as well.
Thank you. I even went to Roger Hamilton. Remember when I asked you to take a picture with him?
Yeah, can I have a photo with Roger?
Off.
And I was like, no, Roger specifically doesn't really want a lot of photos.
And then I went to Christine. I was like, can I have a photo? Maybe she'll give me a different answer. And then eventually I got a good photo.
Go to one parent, then the other parent.
Yeah.
Christina, did Medea come to you and ask for a photo with Roger as well?
Yes.
Yeah. And I bet she said the same thing I said. So, Mads, whilst you're on, the whole purpose of these lives is publicly displaying appreciation. And because there's too many people that go live and will rant about what's not right, and there's just a lot of generally what's not right. So I thought, you know what, a bit of rebalancing. You know how much me and Christina are all about harmony and balance. So we're going to bring a bit more balance into the world. So whilst you're on, because you're the person I'm giving thanks to, I'm going to offer you the opportunity to give your thanks to someone. You can't pick me. You can't pick Christina. I can tell you that. Okay. So people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And they all start at a reason, and it moves into a season and a lifetime. And that reason can feel good at the time or feel bad at the time. It doesn't matter, but it's all good because it all makes you who you are. So is there anyone that you would publicly like to give your thanks to whilst you're on?
Obviously can't say you guys, innit?
You can't say me, no.
Yeah, okay. Actually, your mom. So she's been absolutely amazing in the past couple of weeks. She was helping me out with the flat. I sort of formed a bond with her. That's like it was a second mother sort of figure. So I always like call her, oh my God, this is going wrong in the flat. And everything. She's always telling me, do this. So, you know, I just wanted to say thank you to Elaine so much. In the past couple of weeks, I didn't even know how to move in to my flat. So she was helping me with the paint. She's helped me with the advice that she's given me. And she's such an incredible soul. You know, she's such a giving soul. I just wanted to say thank you to her.
Well, how wonderful is it that we can actually have her on live to say thank you?
Hi.
Mum, did you receive all that?
Yes, I'm here. I've been messing. Look at your phone. Check your phone.
Who?
Medea.
I'm on my phone right now. Can't see.
Okay, well, you see the messages later. Medea, you're not just a wonderful person. You are another daughter of mine. And you said the other day, you're talking like my mum would do. And I said, but I am your mum.
Yes.
So this is everybody meet Medea, my other daughter. She's just such a wonderful person. And I have to say, you're quite quiet tonight. You're not this quiet. You're normally boing, 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 boing. Bouncing off the walls and the ceiling and everything else.
She's been to Soul Path Yoga. So what she is, when she's not quiet.
Chilled out.
She's Jen. She's Zen.
Zen.
Yeah, completely Zen.
Yeah,
right. Completely Zen.
I am cold, but thank you so much. I receive your thanks gratefully, and you're more than welcome. Love you to pieces.
Yeah, I love you.
You're my other daughter. You're yet another daughter of mine.
You're my mama.
Thank you.
Oh, brilliant.
Always.
So everyone needs more than one mom and more than one dad.
Absolutely, yeah. And you, Daniel, Christina, are my bro and sis.
Perfect.
I have no siblings, so I have you.
Excellent. That's all we need in life.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm really happy that you were saying thanks, and I got to bring someone on as well, because now I feel like a live TV talk show sort of person. So I made me really happy to do that.
Do you know who's missing? Who's fist bumps, my dear? Who's missing?
Who's missing what fist bumps?
Who's this live debate, live show?
Who's missing?
He's not English.
Really?
On
Right.
the secret.
Well, I'm gonna have to go, so you're gonna have to make it
The what?
quick.
The secret.
The secret. Oh, Bob Doyle. Yes.
you.
Oh,
Oh, Bob Doyle.
oh my God, that was so awesome. You know what? I was sitting next to Elaine at the Vision Voice Visibility Summit. I was like, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get a Facebook Live. I'm gonna do Facebook Live with Bob Doyle. I went over, put my arms on his shoulder, and I went to him. Can I do Facebook Live with you? And he's like, really? It's like, yes. So he's like, okay. So I persuaded him to do Facebook Live with me, and I was just like, yeah, let's go. And it was just, it's just incredible. The guy's amazing.
Bob Doyle's missing.
Yeah.
Well,
You need to bring him up.
maybe on another call at another time, because I
Absolutely.
know at the minute he's not listening. I've just messaged him.
Yeah.
So maybe on another call we'll get him on and you can give him some thanks then. Like, we'll see. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
interviewing at some point. So when I do, I'll bring you on, Mads, and you can just give you the love and thanks then.
Yes. Boom, boom.
Okay, so
Fantastic.
let me just do this. Right, so I'm going to leave you two ladies to it. Have a
Okay,
really
it's
nice
about-
night.
We're about to
Okay.
get caught up.
Oh, he's just messaged. He's in the midst of a studio move. Okay, so no. Okay,
Okay.
right, no worries. Okay, ladies, take care. All right,
right,
thank you very much.
bye.
Oh, thanks, Mads.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Let me do that. Okay, so last but not least, I've messaged them, and this is like a group thanks to the last people that I'm going to be giving thanks to, and that is to these people right here. This family, you know, when you hear like a family entourage, you see an entourage. This is like all of them, and it was going to be just like I was going to say the kids. That photo doesn't, let me make that a little bit bigger. That photo doesn't actually like really specify the kids, does it? Because the mature ones, the mature ones are the ones on the left and the right. The kids are in the middle. It's not really true. The mature ones are the two that are in the middle. Can you see my mouse? No. The lady with the red top there is Sammy, and that is her husband Greg in the background. However, the children, which is children is going to be James there, who's on the left hand side. Depends on which way around we're saying lefts and rights, I suppose. And then the two girls, two ladies on the other side. That is Greg, Abigail, and Jen. And they are the daughters of Greg, the guy at the back with like a copper hat on. And in and out since we've met Sammy, and I think it was Greg that came to our event when we were at Chapter 1 bookstore. Whilst they've not been like a official crew that have been there every single week, when they come, they just always help, all of them, in any capacity. And I just want to say a big thanks to them, because whether we're at their event, there are our events, you know, it's just, there's so much beautiful fluid movement between them all. And since I've met Sammy and been part of Brand Builders, that's been really expansive for myself as well. But from our events perspective, like whenever James is there, he's always helped. Whenever Abigail's there, she's always helped, and Jen. I'm pretty confident they've all just become mums as well, or dads. Not Abigail, in case Greg's listening going, what? But it's been one of those things that having them in our lives has been really, really, really cool. I just got a message off Bob as well, and Bob was going to publicly thank Sammy. So there you go, Sammy, you get a mention in here as well. But so specifically, I'm saying thank you to the kids. Oh, bless the kids. For their help, and it's a bit bigger, for the help, for being there, for just always supporting whenever they are there. And I want to include Paul in this. Paul Seddon. I couldn't get a photo of you, Paul, fast enough. Paul is Jen's partner and newbie dad as well. Jen is a lady on the farthest side that way. Like if I did a If I had a basketball, it would go up and down and hit Jen on the head softly. So really big thanks to them for their help and their support all the way through. I know I'm going to know them for a lot longer, and I look forward to seeing them even more and more and more. And then for Sammy and to Greg, just for generally just being there, supportive. They're always there whenever I see them, and I said like some shit's been happening. They're like, get in touch. They've recently just kind of up sticks and gone on lived on a boat. So awesome, thanks to them. Thank you very much. And finally, but I don't have a photo for it, I want to give thanks to Workplace, which is the last place that we had our events at in Manchester, and it's run by Louise, Adrian. I think the other lady's called Jane. I apologize if you're not called Jane. I know we never really met yourself, but we met Louise and we met Adrian. And there is one of the nicest workspaces we've seen in Manchester. Like honestly, they call it co-working for grown-ups. They used to do hospitality and hotels, and it's really, really, really nice. So they've been beautiful to work with, like literally so giving and so wonderful to work with. The space is gorgeous, and the last, I don't know, 6 months or however long it's been for our Manchester Conscious Leadership that we've been doing, they've made it so easy. They really have. So I know that we'll see them guys again. They may listen to this, they might not do, but either way, like really, really grateful to them. That brings us to the end. Well, that took a lot longer than I thought it would do, but time doesn't matter anyway. So this is the first time we've ever done, whoever we is, public displays of appreciation. I thought Thankful Thursdays rolls quite nicely. It might not even always be on a Thursday, and it definitely won't be every week. I'd like it to be, but I'm going to need more people if you want to do Thankful Thursdays. So you can see it moving along the bottom here. It's going to be the same every single week. If you want to come on and give your thanks to somebody publicly, then you can join me at bit.ly/PDA88. That is bit.ly/PDA for public displayingly appreciation 88, because 8s are nice numbers to write. And you can give a little bit of time to just say thanks. And if you want to bring people on for them to just receive open-handedly with love at the same time, then they can come online as well. My name is Daniel Halenko. I have been your host this evening for Thankful Thursdays, public displays of appreciation. I really look forward to the next one. It brings me so much more joy to just be able to facilitate love and giving. I really do. We need more of it. And thank you to my mum. Mum, I'm not going to bring you back on, but I know you're there. So thank you. Always there in the background supporting. Thank you to all mums. And a big shout out to Roop's mum the other day when I went round to help something at their home. And she said, Danny, you know you're my boy. You need food, because I wanted some food at the time. She said, I'll make you food anytime. And it was just really, really nice. So it's nice to feel that love from other mums, because I think everyone basically should just be mums and dads for everyone in the whole world. And I think we'd all get along a bit nicer. So to everybody, thank you so much. Have a really nice evening wherever you are. And I'll see you the next time we do this. Take care, everyone. Good night.